Hello everyone, FSAWS here, and today I have a champion spotlight for you on Nami. She is the new support champion coming to League of Legends, but the first thing you probably notice is the new interface going on down here, and I just think it looks really nice and crisp, to be honest. But to start off, I want to carry on showing you the interface, so I'll show you Nami's recall ability, which obviously now it comes up that you can recall as well, you know, just in case there's those new summoners. But here's the shop. It shows you obviously all your starting items and all that sort of stuff. It sort of reminds me of Dota, but not fully. Like, it's easier than Dota to get the grips with, but then you can change it to all items and go through all that sort of thing. It will probably be a lot better when people get used to it, but yeah, you just obviously you can go for it from there. What's this item? Oh. Right. I don't know, let me just get that. Get some armor. But yeah, like, she has quite a nice moving emotion, but she does sort of look like she's flying, even though there's a little bit of water coming out. But yeah, right, I'll quickly go for her. In fact, before I do that, I'll show you her dance and her joke and her taunt. Here's her dance. Very groovy. Right. Here's her joke. It might be a bit quiet, but like, it's just, I don't know, they'll probably have to make it a bit louder upon release. But here's her joke. And here's her taunt. Swim at your own risk. Right. Now onto the abilities. Her passive, when Nami's abilities hit allied champions, they gain 45 plus 45 movement speed for 1.5 seconds. Now these ones I'll say them, but like without reading the whole thing. Basically what her Q does, you throw out a bubble and it hits an enemy champion and they'll get like trapped in the bubble and stunned for 1.25 seconds, and obviously it deals damage as well. And now her W, ebb and flow, basically you can either just put it straight on an ally, which will heal them and then bounce to an enemy champion and damage them, or you can use it on an enemy champion, and then it'll bounce off an enemy champion to an allied champion, healing them. I reckon, to be honest, if you was going more damagey, the Q would be the best to max first, if not probably the W, if you was going support. And then her E, Tidecaller's Blessing, empowers an allied champion. Basically, you put it on an allied champion, and then for the next 3 basic attacks, their attacks deal extra damage, plus slow the target by 15% for a second. And then her ultimate, which is Tidal Wave. That costs 100 mana, but it's exactly what it says. It will use a tidal wave, which travels quite far. It deals damage, and it will slow the enemies by 60%, but the duration goes on depending on how far the tidal waves travelled. But as it says at the bottom, minimum duration of 3 seconds and a maximum duration of 5 seconds. Right, now I'll quickly go in and show you these abilities. I want to thank Dark Pector for helping me out with this as well. And right, here's the Q, which is the bubble that stuns. You see, though, that could come in really handy, because as it has quite a small cooldown anyway, if you add more cooldown reduction, that would be even better, because it's quite a nice little stun, you know what I mean? And here's the one that damages and heals. See, that just went over and then come back, and it didn't heal me because I was already on full health, but you see where I'm coming from. Look, use that again, and then use my Q. Right, and then the E, just like, yeah, adds a bit of extra damage. And let's get Tidal Wave from quite a distance, shall we? Right, about, I don't know, yeah, that's about half the distance, so right, I'll do it from here. Let's go. There's the Tidal Wave. But as you see, she doesn't really rack out huge damage, but I reckon she could if she was obviously built more ability power, like, because her magic power is pretty strong. But yeah, that's like about it really. Just she seems like she'd be pretty good for those people that like to play either support or someone who can, a support that can do quite a bit of damage as well as supporting. But yeah, I'll leave this here. This has just been a short champion spotlight. I hope you've enjoyed it, but please let me know in the comments if you're going to get this champion, or even if you like the look of this champion. But yeah, thanks guys. Also, a like would be appreciated, and if you want to see more, or if you like any of my other content, or if you just like me in general, be epic, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I've been MF Saws. Peace.